Okay, hello everyone. This is Adrià Duarte from the IOPD World Secretariat. So we're here today to having a nice conversation and a presentation about the experience, the launch of the Trash to Cash program in the city of Lipa in the Philippines. We have with us our colleague Ricardo B. Libon, who is the City Environment and Natural Resources Officer, and also with Jackie Bernardo from his team. So we're having a conversation with them today because the city of Lipa has been awarded with a special mention for the experience most supported by the IOPD community. So first of all, my congratulations to you, Ricardo, to the city of Lipa on behalf of the IOPD. You have been the most supported experience in the participatory evaluation process in the platform Participate OEDP. So congratulations for that. Have been a lot supported by our members. So today we're going to have this conversation to better know what about this experience is about, how the citizens are involved in this experience, and how the city of Lipa is working with its citizens to achieve a better sustainable environment. So before starting the conversation, just again to congratulate the city of Lipa, and I give the floor to my colleague Viviana Herrera, who's my colleague in the IOPD Secretariat, and who will be having this conversation with Ricardo. Viviana, I give you the floor.
Thank you so much, Adrià. My name is Viviana Herrera, and I am part of the International Observatory of Participatory Democracy Technical Secretariat. And I'm very happy to be here with you, Ricardo, from the city of Lipa. As Adrià said, like the winners of the special mention of the experience most supported by the IOPD community. And Ricardo, if you could please briefly introduce your position and your organization.
Yes, ma'am. I am Ricardo Benito Libon, and I am the current City Environment and Natural Resources Officer of Lipa City.
Thank you very much, Ricardo. And now, can you tell us about the social, economic, and political context of Lipa and the Philippines, please? Also, if you can make specifications about the issue of waste management, so our international membership can know more about your context, please.
Yes, ma'am. When it comes to waste management, the Philippines, like developing nation, faces significant challenges. Rapid urbanization and population growth contribute to increased waste generation. Improper waste disposal and lack of proper infrastructure for waste management have led to environmental issues. Now, plastic pollution in particular is a major concern. In the social fabric of the Philippines, the concept of bayanihan or community unity is strong. People often come together to address common issues, and this spirit can extend to initiatives like common community-led waste management projects. Social media also plays a significant role in mobilizing communities for environmental causes and raising awareness about sustainable practices. The environmental consequences of inadequate waste management are significant. Improper disposal can lead to pollution of waterways, harm to marine life, and adverse effects on public health. The urgency to address these issues is emphasized by the Philippines' vulnerability to climate change, with events like typhoons and rising sea levels posing additional threats. The Philippines has implemented various policies to address management issues. The Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000 provides a framework for local government units to manage their solid waste. This legislation promotes waste segregation, recycling, and the establishment of material recovery facility. Compliance with these policies at the local level is crucial for effective waste management. Lipa City is located in the province of Batangas. In the Philippines, it is a highly urbanized area known for its coffee, education, and business sectors. The city is a hub for commerce and has been growing rapidly. leading to a variety of social and economic challenges, including waste management. Lipa, being part of the larger Calabarzon area, is an industrial and commercial hub. Industries such as manufacturing and agribusiness contribute to the local economy. Economic growth in the region can influence the waste generated, necessitating robust waste management strategies to balance development and environmental sustainability. Waste management is a significant issue in the Philippines, including Lipa City. The country's rapid urbanization and economic growth have led to increased waste generation. While the Philippines has legislation in place for waste management, like the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, implementation and compliance have been inconsistent. In many areas, waste segregation and recycling are not fully enforced or practiced, leading to problems with waste disposal and environmental pollution. The city's local government, in collaboration with communities and businesses, would be working towards sustainable waste management solution. This might include awareness campaign, recycling programs, and the development of waste treatment facilities. Communities in Lipa are likely actively engaged in environmental advocacy and education. Initiatives such as tree planting, cleanup drives, and educational programs in schools contribute to building a culture of environmental responsibility. The involvement of youth groups and non-government organizations can be pivotal in driving positive change.
Thank you very much, Ricardo, for giving us this extensive and very detailed picture of the context in Lipa and also regarding the waste management and the community involvement. And in this sense, can you please tell us about the experience Trash to Cash and mainly the relevance of this experience in this context that you already shared, please?
Actually, Trash to Cash is a project in response to the urgent need to manage our waste efficiently by implementing proper segregation practices based on their types. This approach is aligned with Republic Act number 9003 enacted on January 26 of 2001, which seeks to address the escalating issue of waste generation in our city. Through this initiative, the project aims not only to reduce the overall volume of waste, but also to instill a sense of value in the discarded materials. By creating opportunities for the citizens of Lipa City to derive benefits from their waste, the project promotes environmental sustainability while empowering community economically. It is a holistic approach to waste management that aligns with both ecological and social objectives. Trash to Cash program was launched on March 2 of 2020 under the leadership of our esteemed Mayor, Eric B. Africa. In conjunction with the program, the inaugural Trash to Cash features the sale of valuable recyclable. This innovative venture was made possible through the collaborative efforts of our office, the Porpis or the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, and our accredited junk shop owners, marking a significant step towards sustainable waste management in the community. The initiative not only served environmental goals, but also foster cooperation among different entities for the betterment of the city. The waste classification and point system in the Trash to Cash are designed to encourage proper waste disposal and recycling. So when it comes to marketable waste or the saleable materials, this category includes PET bottles, cans, papers, newspapers, metals, and other items. The assigned points following the standard grades of junk shops allow individuals to quantify the value of the recyclables. For example, each 1 peso worth of recyclable is equivalent to 1 point. Plastics, thin films, metallic foils, snacks, and candy wrappers are subject to cutting, weighing, and point assignment. A 1 kilogram of cut plastic is equivalent to 12 points. So, the objective of trash to cash are the following. Number 1, promoting proper waste segregation, encouraging and educating residents on the correct or the proper segregation of waste according to its type. Second, reducing landfill waste, minimizing the amount of waste sent to landfill, which helps in the overall management of solid waste. Number 3 is raising awareness on waste value, making citizens aware of the economic value that can be derived from their waste, fostering a sense of responsibility and resourcefulness. Number 4 is maintaining city cleanliness, contributing to the cleanliness and orderliness of the city by implementing effective waste management practices. Number 5 is creating a model community, working towards the establishment of a model community with proper and positive waste management practices. Number 6 is economic opportunities, providing opportunities for residents to benefit economically from their waste through the Trash to Cash program. By achieving this objective, the project aims to create a sustainable and environmentally conscious community while addressing economic aspects related to waste management.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. And I see that you have the presentation there. I don't know if you want to start showing us the pictures, please, while also telling us a bit more about the citizen engagement in this project, please. How did you make the community participate in this experience, please, Ricardo?
Would you want to see our visual presentation, ma'am?
Yes, please. Yes, if you
Yes,
can
okay.
start showing us the pictures while you start telling us more about the experience, please.
So the first slide, the first slide actually is the launching of the project. No? That was on March of 2020. You can see our mayor, no, talking to us, the accredited junk shop, me, and the stakeholders, the 4Ps, the members of the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program. Now, you can basically see the saleable materials that they brought to the back of our City Hall building. That was the first venue of the program. Now, process of the trash to cash. Now, you can see how it works.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Yeah.
For instance, Ricardo,
Now,
there is a very, sorry to interrupt you. There is a very important component in the governance, in your local governance. I see the word barangay, or how do you pronounce it? Barangay?
Barangay, yes.
The
Yes, ma'am.
barangay.
Barangay.
Could you be very kind to
that's how we
explain?
name.
Yes, just to explain this, this interview will be seen by our international membership. So if you can tell them more about what is a barangay, please.
Yes. The barangay is the smallest political unit, no, in the Philippine setting. Now, Lipa City is composed of 72 barangays. Now we have 72 barangays in Lipa City, and is divided into 5 districts. No, we have the urban barangays, we have the North District barangays, the South District barangays, the West District barangays, and the East District barangays. That's how we divide the barangays of the city. Now, we are giving them schedules, no, of the trash to cash, all the 72 barangays, all throughout. When we start on the first day, we see to it, no, that we will finish it on time.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. If you want to keep on telling us more about the experience based on the pictures that you have in the presentation.
Yes, after the schedules, now our people now our scale, we have 5 groups, no, from our employees. Now these 5 groups of our employees will go down to the barangay as per schedule. On the first day, we'll have to cater or give our services to 10 barangays. Meaning, in the morning, we have to cover 5 barangays, and in the afternoon, we have to cover another 5 barangays. So all in all, in a day, we have to serve 10 barangays until such time that we have finished all the 72 barangays. We have completely served all of them. No? So this is the first step when we go down to the barangay. First is, since they have their information on their schedule, they will be bringing their marketable and residual waste to the venue that we have set together with our barangay leaders, barangay functionaries, and then following the step that we've the step that we've institutionalized on them. Step one is weighing of marketable waste, as you can see in the picture. Marketable and residual waste at the barangay. Now, second step, after the weighing, we have the computation and recording of accumulated kilos and points in the transaction receipt that we provided. You can see the picture on
Yes.
On how we do it after the weighing.
Okay.
Then the step 3.
Yes, we can see it.
Yes. Step 3 is the redemption of groceries in the barangay. After the weighing, after the recording, they have to see their points that the accumulated points that they have garnered, no? So there are ready groceries to be released to them according to the points that they've earned for bringing the residual and marketable waste to us. Now, there are beneficiaries that opted to save points, no, from January until the end of the year. Now, they would want to redeem their points with the appliances. So we have after earning appropriate points, corresponding points for the items that they need. So we have to release on them, redeem their points through appliances.
And Ricardo, can you please explain us a little bit more about the engagement of the citizens? How did you make them participate? How did you encourage them to go and collaborate with the waste management? If you could please explain us a bit more, please.
Actually, in our programs, in the program of the City Environment and Natural Resources Office, we have included in them our information and education campaign. Now, we are doing it through orientation as scheduled by the leaders in the barangay. We've also doing it through giving flyers, distribution of flyers. We also have done it through announcement in radio stations so that they may know how they will benefit from the program. So the details of the trust to cash is are being informed, no, to them.
Thank you so much, Ricardo, for this exercise of information that you provide to the citizenry so they can get involved. And we would like to hear about the challenges. As you know, our observatory is an international network for peer-to-peer learning between cities. So if you can tell us about the challenges that you faced during the implementation of this experience and how did you solve them, please, so other cities can learn from you?
Now, there are in all our undertakings, there are always challenges. No? It's not that easy, no. Our program is very simple, but if you can actually witness it, no, you can see how hard to implement and to operate. It all comes from the capabilities that the leadership is providing to us. We are capable in terms of the number of employees that we have. We have 148 employees all in our office. We have 9 trucks to accommodate all the waste management concern, especially in the trash to cash program where we collect and dispose the saleable and residual waste that our beneficiaries is bringing to us. Now, the challenges is more of behavioral, no? Behavioral change, as I would want to mention. You encouraging individuals to adopt new waste management behaviors such as proper waste segregation is challenging. Overcoming ingrained habits and fostering a culture of recycling requires effective communication and education. Community participation. Ensuring sustained and widespread community participation is a challenge. Motivating residents to actively engage in waste separation, segregation, recycling activities requires ongoing awareness campaign and incentives. Public awareness. Lack of awareness or understanding about the benefits of proper waste management hinders project success. Effective communication strategies are needed to convey the environmental and economic advantages of the initiative. Resistance to change. Some community members resist on changes to their established waste disposal routine. Overcoming resistance requires targeted education and engagement efforts. understanding these challenges and developing strategies to address them is crucial for the successful implementation and sustainability of waste management and recycling projects. So it's somehow defined, maybe defined as the change in the discipline, the habit, no, of the attitude of family members.
Thank you so much, Ricardo, for pointing out these very clear strategies of a citizen engagement. No, communication, it's key to certainly achieve some behavioral change, and more in this important topic of the waste management, no, which requires also a lot of education and active participation. And here in your slide, I see that you counted on the participation of a lot of women. I see a lot of middle-aged women taking part of this initiative. I also see some men. And here in the observatory, we are always very intrigued and interested in how to achieve the inclusion of different groups that might stay like neglected from participatory processes, and women are some of these groups. And I see that you achieve the inclusion of women in your participatory process. Can you tell us a bit more about how you achieve this? And also, if you can tell us, on the other hand, of some other groups which are challenging in your context to be included in the participation processes, please?
Actually, the project redounds to, as we say, education, and more of organizing and mobilizing these people. So we are on the process of organizing groups, even groups of men. What we call them? We call them lipeños, to participate actively in this program. Actually, we have already organized them, but we are now ready to mobilize them to participate in the program.
Thank you. And I would be curious to know whether this experience had to be with waste management in the house, fostered a more profound inclusion of women. Would you say that since it has to do with a very domestic topic, it really encouraged the participation of women, or other factors facilitated this?
Actually, it's not about individual person that we're talking about here. It's about household. It's about families. No, they have to know. They have to understand the value of, or they have to institutionalize in themselves the value of the true sense of social responsibility. Now, we have to encourage families, even though the buyout, the bringing of saleable and marketable waste and all other items is being done by women, no? But as we see it, it is being done by the members of their families.
Thank you so much, Ricardo, and it's very innovative that you bring this component of the family, to participation. Mainly, we tend to analyze between groups, like the young people or children, and it's very nice that you introduce this kind of collective identity that is the family. And in this sense, I know that we're talking of families, but we're also very interested in how to achieve the participation of children and the youth, because it's always a major challenge in participatory processes to achieve the inclusion of young people and children. How was the inclusion of this group developed in your experience? Ricardo, if you can explain a little bit more, if the families went with their children to participate in this practice, in Trash to Cash, if they also got involved, what about youngsters as well?
Actually, with the Balik Eskwela program, the Philippines has the Balik Eskwela program. We are very glad that the leaders or the heads of different schools here in Lipa are seeking our assistance, no, by being part of the Balik Eskwela program. Now, in the Balik Eskwela program, we are tasked to orient their students on the project. Now, we have already finished at least 5 private schools, and on October 19 this year, we are committed to join the public schools for the orientation in order also for them to participate in the program. Now, we are not stopping, no, from there. We are continuously finding time to really educate more people, to really emphasize the beauty and the what can you say it, the benefits, no, of doing this, the benefits of having a healthy and a clean community.
Thank you so much, Ricardo, for putting that in those words. It's very encouraging for us and also for our community, very empowering to hear what you have to say about your experience in your context. Ricardo, before I go on with more questions, I don't know if you want to keep on showing us more about the slides that you prepared. If you have more other examples, like very powerful examples of this experience, please.
Yes, okay. So we go to the other slides left, no? So we see the slides, the redeemable groceries that we brought to in the actual buyout, no? From today, no? Since the start of the program and until today, we have distributed a worth of 2,266,465 worth of grocery items. And you see now the total number of items, appliances that we have already distributed to beneficiaries as they have saved their points, no, for redemption. They don't want groceries, they want appliances, so we have it for them, no. 100 pieces of laptop, 207 pieces of Android phone, 85 pieces of printers, 800 pieces of units of washing machine, 1,105 pieces of LED TV, 3,800 pieces of electric fans, 765 pieces of microwaves, 7,105 pieces of blender, 5,785 pieces of double burner gas stove, 3,200 pieces of single burner gas stove, now 3,987 pieces of cup and saucers, 1,053 pieces of drinking glass, and 2,000 pieces of dinnerware. So those are the items that since the start of the program that we have distributed to our active participants, beneficiaries.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. Now that you're showing us these numbers of the redeemed groceries and appliances, I would like to ask you if you have other quantifiable or qualitative measures of the impacts of your experience. If you can talk tell us about like the benefits, the results in environmental terms, and please take your time to look for the information.
With the Trust to Cash program, ma'am, no? We have a memorandum of agreement with the Rizal Cement Builders Manufacturing Incorporated, no? As you can see in the picture, we are disposing our residual waste collected, no? Collected from the active participants, the beneficiaries, no? Now, with the, as provided for in the memorandum, every ton, no, every ton of residual waste that being brought to them, we will be accumulating 1 bag of cement. So with the total number of tonnage, no, of residual waste that you have brought to RCBMI, we are now having 2,111 bags of cement still in RCBMI that have already accumulated. Now, this is in exchange of the residual waste that we have brought to them. Now, these bags of cement are entitled, no? We are discussing with the city mayor, and this will be used for the pabahay program. We have the social housing project of the city, and this will be used for the construction of the housing project of the city.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. We're about to finish the interview, but before we do it, I would like to ask if you could provide some recommendations to other city members that we have in order for them to make these kind of participatory practices happen, please? What would you tell them to do?
What we could recommend is a replication of a successful waste management initiative like Trust to Cash in a similar context involves careful planning and adaptation. Here are some of the recommendations that I have, no, for them. Number one is the conduct of a need assessment, local need assessment. Before replicating the project, conduct a thorough needs assessment to understand the specific waste management challenges and opportunities in the new concept. So they have to first conduct a needs assessment. There's really a need or there's no need for them to do that. Second is community engagement, which involves the local community from the planning stage. Conduct community meetings, workshops, and even surveys to understand their needs, preferences, and concerns. Partnership and collaboration. Establish partnership with local agencies, the non-government organizations, the business sectors, the community organizations, and all other sectors that they have. Collaboration enhances resources, expertise, and community reach. Number three is capability assessment. On the part of operation, on the part of implementing agencies, as to the availability of the implementing agency resources as needed. As I tell you, we have 148 employees that can cater, no, the needs for this program. And second, we have enough trucks to collect and dispose the items that were brought to us, and even disposing it to the accredited junk shops, and even with RCBMI, our partner agency, by virtue of our memorandum of agreement with them. So those things are might be vital as our recommendation to them.
Ricardo, thank you so much for this thorough and very accurate set of recommendations, like this recipe for other cities on how to implement a participatory democracy experience to achieve the ecological transition that our movement is promoting, this transformational shift that we want to achieve, to make our communities more sustainable, healthier, and much more active through the participation of the citizenry. Thank you so much for providing us with this very outstanding example. Congratulations again for all the work that you're doing and also for receiving the special mention of our community. It's an outstanding example, very inspiring. Thank you so much also for your time for this interview, Ricardo, and for preparing these very illustrative slides. I think that our community will have a very nice knowledge product to learn more about what you were doing in the city of Lipa in the Philippines. And Adria, if you want to give any final words, please, I'll give you the floor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Viviana. Thank you very much, Ricardo. I'm also repeating her words. Congratulations for the initiative. Congratulations for this special mention, and thank you for this very instructive explanation of the process. We've seen through the pictures that it's really a big engagement of the community and a very challenging work to do in the waste management. And I just want to give you maybe the floor, Ricardo, for a final words, or do you want to share, I don't know, what you're planning for the future, if you're planning to continue with this project, to implement, like, I don't know, some updates in the project, or what's the future vision for this project and for the waste management in Lipa?
We are very thankful for all the people behind the IOPD, the City of Lipa as a whole, general, would like to thank you for this opportunity that you have granted to us. Now, regarding our program, the Trust to Us program, we are now thinking of ways on how we can innovate, innovate in the sense that we can modify the project, we can make it easy, comfortable with our beneficiaries. Now, we are thinking of it and we are planning to implement it the next year, the following year. Now, thank you for all the privileges that you have accorded to us. Thank you for inviting Lipa as one of the entries, not only in the Philippines, but in other countries in the world. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much, Ricardo. See you soon.
See you soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ricardo. Keep in touch, for real.